And I knew why I needed to do it, and I understood my passions and my motives behind doing it, but many others didn't. And so they would say to me sometimes, you're doing too much, you're doing the most, you need to maybe regress or back up, you need to do this and you need to do that. But they didn't understand my why, my reasons, or my motivations, or the passion behind my push. And we do that as a human race. I realized that the human race, that just seems like that's a characteristic of many of us these days, because I've been guilty as well of looking at other people, pursuing certain things and doing certain things, or handling situations a certain way, and I say to myself, man, they're doing too much. And so me, I'm guilty of that as well. But sometimes, maybe we need to just take a look back and mind our business sometimes, because we don't always understand the reason or the focus or what looks like sometimes it looks like madness, to us, but we don't understand the things that they probably went through that caused them to be so dogmatic about their particular situation, or what caused them to want to push so hard at doing what they're doing. We don't know what people have been through. We don't know where they're trying to go. We don't know all of that. And so I'm pretty sure people looked at Jesus and said, man, he's doing a lot. He's doing, they're doing the most. He was talked about, he was criticized, but he knew why he had to do what he had to do. He understood the reason for his, he had certain motives. His motives were for us, and sometimes, so as we look at others on today, and we see them doing what we consider the most, mind your business. It has nothing to do with you. You don't have to be a partaker in what they're doing. I'm pretty sure we're just, looking at them. And on today, as you're going through your process and you're doing what you need to do, don't worry about what others have to say about it. Do what you know you have to do to get where you need to, where you want to go. I was like, what made me think of it was I saw a post where what brought about this thought was, I saw a post and it was Tamala and David Mann. And someone had actually photoshopped them. They've been on this health journey. They've been losing a lot of weight and so forth. And I didn't realize it was a Photoshop. And in my opinion, I said, wow, they look, really good. Someone said, but under the comments, you had all these people saying they need to stop losing weight. They're doing too much. They're doing this. And I thought about me on my health journey, and people telling me, oh, you need to stop this. You're doing too much. You need to do this. But they didn't even understand. They didn't even know what the doctor had said to me. They didn't even know the health issues I had been dealing with. They didn't know, how, my back ached and my knees hurt. All they saw was the changes that were being taken place. And all they saw was my determination and my motivation for changing certain things. And I didn't look how they were accustomed to me looking, and I wasn't doing what they were accustomed to me doing. I wasn't able to be available the way they were accustomed to me being available, so I was doing the most. A lot of times people say you're doing the most. It's not because you're doing the most. It's because you're not able to do the most for them anymore. You're not able to be there for them anymore. Or if that motivation and that determination that you're putting behind others, that you're putting on yourself, that you're, where you're taking care of yourself, if they were able to benefit from it, they wouldn't be saying you were doing the most. And that's just what happens a lot of times. That's another reason that sometimes people say you're doing the most, because it takes away from you being able to put that same energy towards making sure they're okay. So on a day, don't worry about what others are saying about you or what you're doing the most. Whatever, even in your ministry, even on your platforms, even in your, how you're saving money, or how you're, just dogmatic about certain things. I can be, when I have a goal or agenda, sometimes I go all in. Sometimes, Steve sometimes would tell me, you don't have to do that much, because he called me a perfectionist in some areas, or overachiever in some areas. And sometimes, you can talk to Steve, give him his coffee back there. But and I pre-recorded this because we're on the back road going to see our mom, and I knew the internet would go in and out, so I said, you know what, I'll just pre-record it and then upload it. But guys, don't let others determine how much you should or shouldn't do. Don't let others determine how far you should or shouldn't go. Don't let others determine and their opinions about you, keep you from pushing as hard as you want to push, or going as hard as you need to go. It's okay blessed and have a great day. And remember,